Hi there, welcome to the LM Show, where we discuss how natural beauty lifestyle and its maintenance affects all of us. The show highlights on natural African beauty, how to embrace it, how to enhance it, and project it positively with all its flaws. It's a show intended to instill confidence, poise, and self-awareness of the African beauty and its existence in the society and the world at large. Our main goal is to spread the importance of natural beauty lifestyle as a way of life and highlight companies, services, products that make an impact in the natural beauty world. On today's show, we have Madam Grace Aishetu Musa and Stephen Edusei. Now, Madam Grace has over 2 decades of business partnership coordination and strategic governance experience. Her knowledge in facilitating and managing high-level relationships includes both local and international oil and gas companies. As a key business partner, she believes in the proper and strategic governance of all systems and organizational structures. Her previous experience in diverse work environments has caused her to contribute greatly to the advancement of any organization globally. Now, Madam Grace is a graduate of organizational leadership from Biola University in California, and she is currently pursuing studies in transformational leadership. She is married with children and enjoys family life, mental health, dancing, writing, organic farming, and mentoring. Now, Mr. Stephen Edusei is a renowned photographer over 2 decades as well of graphic designing skills, and this has informed his love for art and photography. Now, he is currently the CEO of Fusion 360, specialized in product and web development, laser engraving, digital printing, and Stephen has made his mark in the fashion industry. He's worked with numerous fashion designers and creators in Ghana and beyond. Some of these publications include Oh Yes Magazine, New African Woman, Dream Weddings, Glitz, Dust Accra, and a few others. He's married and lives in Accra, Ghana. On today's episode, we have the topic on discussion as what is African beauty to you? Now, I have Madam Grace and Steve here with us. Hello, guys. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So I'll start with Ma'am Grace. Please, what comes to mind when you hear of African natural beauty?
Well, when I think of natural beauty, I know that natural beauty is God-given. God is the creator and manufacturer of the universe, including man and woman. And he created the universe to be natural and beautiful. Therefore, women are naturally beautiful. Someone might say, hey, she's not beautiful, but that's just their opinion. Whatever God created is natural and it's beautiful.
Wow.
That's what that's my take.
Your take on it. Yes, that's so true. I mean, I would resonate with you, but let's hear what Steve has to say. Steve, what do you think?
Well, natural beauty.
She. Right there, huh? Oh, dear.
Thank you. I think it means both of us.
So, for me, as let me speak as a photographer.
A photographer, right.
So, that would be not making it different from what it is in its natural state.
Right.
So let me put it like that. And natural beauty is Okay, let me come again. It's like not changing it.
Okay.
So as a photographer, if I look at a picture and I see the person in person, are they two different people?
Oh, doesn't match. Okay.
Yes. So in short, that's what it is for me.
That's what it is. So basically, even if you're photography, if you're making your edits and things, it just has to tally with the physical beauty of the person. So we are up for natural beauty is, as in, it's necessary, and it's what we are all born with. But I also believe we have this bit of enhancing natural beauty. What's your take on enhancement of natural beauty? Well, Ma'am Grace.
Well, I don't think it's a crime to do that, as long as it's within reason. It should not go overboard, to the point where you don't recognize a person, right? To be that person that you know.
Well, a lot of people argue around that a bit, but I'm guessing back to your first point of it being God-given, it's very necessary to have the greater acknowledgement for how you came into being.
Yes.
Yes, and well, photography. I'm sure you guys do a lot of work, tweak things around, but like you did mention, it's to still maintain the naturalness at the end of the day.
So if you know my works, you see that I try to stay as natural as possible. Natural beauty doesn't mean no makeup, but it simply means that you're enhancing your beauty. Secondly, in photography, makeup just doesn't enhance. It helps with the whole process. So the light will not, your face will not be shiny and all that. So I try to even edit so that it's you.
Right.
Not that we're trying to make your skin look different from what it's supposed to be or what it is. Yes.
Right. So with the bit where beauty is in the heart of the beholder, that saying from H.G. Wells, people dissect it in different angles. What do you think? Is beauty really what it is, or it's per who is looking at it? Ma'am Grace?
Well, that's a difficult one. It's both, okay? Because the Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Now, men are drawn to physical beauty mostly. And I believe it was a man who said, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder.
Well, it is a man.
So from that angle, I can understand, yes. But that does not make whoever is not being beholden not beautiful.
Right. Wow. That's something to take away from. Yeah, you agree, Steve?
That's true. That's true. It's an angle that I haven't looked at.
Okay.
But it's so true.
Right. So it's both ways. Beauty is all there is. Yes. I guess with its flaws, I mean, we're not perfect. So beauty should be looked at in an angle where it's not perfection, but it's the original you, right, at all times. I believe so. So this takes me to my question. What is African natural beauty in its authentic self? African natural beauty. Ma'am Grace?
I guess it's the same. Natural beauty in the African sense, in that, not anything that's imported, not definition by anybody outside Africa. What we term as being beautiful is what we should stick with, and not what someone else says is beautiful. That's one aspect of it. I'm sure Mr. Steve has another angle to that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, Steve.
So I think it's highly subjective because looking at Africa,
Yeah.
it's very broad, wide, with different countries, different tribes, and different people. Let me put it that way. Even when you come to Ghana as one country, within Ghana, we have, I'll give you an example.
Like different
Ashantis
tribes,
will
right?
wear kente differently. The Ewes will wear their kente differently.
Right.
They're all kente, but differently. So natural beauty in a setting might be different from the other setting, but can be beautiful. So a Maasai, African natural beauty, when I'm talking about a Maasai, a picture I have in mind is different from what I'll have in mind when I'm talking about, let's say, an Ashanti. You understand?
Yes.
So it's very broad, but we have to understand that that is Africa.
So we can narrow it down to maybe Ghana, and maybe take a tribe or two. But in Ghana, I believe there is, even though we have diversity, there is one whole Africanness that we are known by, if you would agree with me. So if you take Ghana, for instance, maybe not to shun other tribes, but then there's a tribe, or there's a kente which is projected more, or there's a dance that is projected more. Like in its variations, we have this so Ghana-ness, if you'd say, So in that sense, what would be your projection as to how the norm or the behavior or the, how the African authentic ride in Ghana, let's just bring it down to Ghana.
So this is a follow-up.
Right,
You're
yes,
asking.
Yes.
So then, what we have to ask ourselves: are we embracing our culture?
Right.
Because then it becomes a matter of cultural, how we've lived, how we've been raised, and all that. But asking about African natural beauty, it means that we've seen that sometimes we go off it. That's why we are talking about it in the first place. So then, again, as a photographer, the pictures I'm painting in my head, when you mention an Ashanti, maybe that hairdo, that, the long ones, maybe with some cloth. And in those times, I think the paintings, the gray, ashy paintings and stuff like that.
Yes.
Those
paint.
ones. Then when you go to the typical Ashanti royal, they have the red cloth, they have something called dancing crown and all that. These are all beautiful in their own, setting. Yes. So you see that sometimes when the whites or the foreigners come in, they like to take pictures of those things. So I think Africa is beautiful. But then it's with the tribes, the countries, and it's very diverse. I put it that way. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree with Steve. And I guess what comes to mind is how we embrace our beauty, within our cultural settings and all that. It has to do with us embracing, who we are and what we are, rather than maybe putting it down and trying to embrace someone else's idea of beauty and saying that is beautiful, rather than that is natural beauty, rather than what we have. Yes.
Yeah, that
I
brings
think-
me to my next question. Where is it? Do you think that setting where we are in our natural state, African natural beauty, is valued in Ghana? I mean, if if it's really the thing, or is there a ratio? Is there a balance? Is there importations of things? Right.
Well, now, I guess in the last maybe decade or so, I've seen, especially women, of course,
Yes.
women always dictate fashion, don't they? So I've seen women naturally, gradually gravitate towards their natural beauty. That is keeping their own kinky hair, like mine, and embracing the cloths and prints in bags, shoes, clothing, and all kinds of things, earrings, everything. So it's better now.
It's better now.
But previously, it was like a total, pushing away of our own cultural and natural beauty. So hopefully the trend will continue and we will embrace our own natural beauty better and better.
Steve, thank you, Ma'am Grace.
You're welcome.
And also, one thing that we need to be good at is being the trendsetters. Because as Madam said,
Yes.
rightfully said, it's becoming a trend again. And from where I sit, it's becoming a trend again because the foreigners are now making it like that. We had it, didn't want it, went to follow someone's, and now that someone says, hey, Chalawete is a thing now. Chalawete can be sold for, let's say, $1,000. Oh yeah, let's buy it. It's good. This is Chalawete that we don't want again, but it has come back. African print, right? It's coming back now. Now the top fashion designers in the world are using it. And now we're saying, oh, we want it again. But we've always had it.
Yes.
So the beauty is there. It's not changed or anything. But it's like you have something, like you have some watch.
Right.
You put it down for some time, you see that someone's wearing their watch, and now, okay, I have one. Let me wear it again.
Right.
So it doesn't go anywhere, it's there. But do we like it that much to show the world that we like it?
Yeah. We should like it that much to show the world that we're into this. It's who we are. It's our inception, right? It's how we came about. So it need be given the light it deserves. And yes, I have also noticed. I mean, look at my hair, right?
Let me tell you a story before. I followed festivals for some time.
Okay.
Then I stopped because one of the festivals, when I went to the festival to photograph it, then I realized that now all the people carrying the drums and carrying the chiefs were wearing T-shirts branded in some company names.
Yeah.
So then I was like, then why did I even travel all the way? Because at first it was their cloth in a traditional setting and everything, and now they are being sponsored, so they are wearing T-shirts with the logos.
Wow.
So that
It's
like
brought you down, like, okay.
Yeah, which I think that the chiefs or whoever shouldn't have done. You can sponsor my festival, but don't change anything because it's the very reason we're doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. So we need to look at that, where we're altering things, just to maybe, I don't know, for reasons best known to all the people that change things around. But I mean, we need to try and maintain, Steve, we need to try and keep it like it is, in its natural state as possible, And once it continues and goes on like that, everybody comes to, embrace it. And that's where beauty will lie in the eye of the beholder. But not just that. That would be when beauty is beautiful. It's, like how it really came about, So, Steve and Mom Grace and Steve, it's a pleasure having you guys here. I'm so delighted to, the show, my crew members and I this is our first maiden edition, and we're excited to touch on this topic. We would have following topics from now onwards, and I entreat you and you to keep watching us on the LM show. And right, Steve, Grace. So we'll go on to acknowledge our guest once again, Madam Grace Aishetu, for coming and being here with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Steve Edusei. Steve Edusei. Thank you guys for passing through. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Follow us on all our social media handles and join the conversation. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. At the LM Show, special thanks to our guest, Madam Grace Aishetu Musa and Stephen Edusei, and also to our sole sponsor, Kente Business General, KBJ. You should check them out on all social media handles. And a special thanks to our crew as well. Now, the LM Show is here to create awareness of the natural African beauty. Let's get the conversation on. Stay tuned for our next episode. My name is Lisa Michaels, your host.